said, O Sanjaya, after gathering on the holy field of Kurukshetra and desiring to fight, what did my sons and the sons of Pandu do?
कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफलहेतुर्भूः मा ते सङ्गोऽस्त्वकर्मणि. The meaning of the shloka is, you have a right to perform your prescribed duties, but you are not entitled to the fruits of your actions. Never consider yourself to be the cause of the result of your activities, nor be attached to inaction.
One should perform their work to set an example for the good of the world. Whatever actions the great persons perform, common people follows. Whatever standards they set, all the world pursues.
Hari Om.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. Meaning, whenever there is a decline in righteousness and an increase in unrighteousness, O Arjun, at that time I manifest myself on earth.
ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि शुनि चैव श्वपाके च पंडिताः समदर्शिनः.
The truly learned with the eyes of divine knowledge see with equal vision a Brahmin, a cow, an elephant, a dog and a donkey.
प्रशान्तं चित्तम् आत्मन्येवावतिष्ठते निःस्पृहः सर्वकामेभ्यो युक्त इत्युच्यते तदा.
In this key shloka, within the 6th chapter, Sri Krishna gives us a way to evaluate ourselves with regards to attaining perfection in meditation. When the mind, well controlled, remains fixed in self alone and one is free from cravings for all enjoyments, then one is said to have attained the yoga.
Explanation of shlokas. Oh, best among the Bharatas, Arjuna, 4 kinds of pious people engage in my devotion: the distressed, the seekers after knowledge, the seekers of worldly possessions, and those who are situated in knowledge.
दुःखालयमशाश्वतम् नाप्नुवन्ति महात्मानः संसिद्धिं परमां गताः. Meaning, having attained me, the greater souls are no more subject to rebirth in this world, which is transient and full of misery, because they have attained the highest perfection.
I delightfully partake of that article offered with love by my devotee in pure consciousness.
fixed on me and their lives surrendered to me, my devotees remain ever contented in me. They derive great satisfaction and bliss in enlightening one another about me and conversing about my glories.
त्वमादिदेव पुरुषः पुराणः त्वमस्य विश्वस्य परं निधानम् वेत्तासि वेद्यं च परं च धाम त्वया ततं विश्वमनन्तरूपा.
Arjun says, Lord Krishna, you are the primeval God and the original divine personality. You are the sole resting place of this universe. You are both the knower and the object of knowledge. You are the supreme abode. O possessor of infinite forms, you alone pervade the entire universe.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
श्रेयो हि ज्ञानम् अभ्यासात् ज्ञानाध्यानं विशिष्यते ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागः त्यागात् शान्तिरनन्तरम्.
Meaning, better than mechanical practice is knowledge. Better than knowledge is meditation. Better than meditation is renunciation of fruits of actions. For peace immediately follows such renunciation. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
श्रीभगवानुवाच इदं शरीरं कौन्तेय क्षेत्रमित्यभिधीयते एतद्यो वेत्ति तं प्राहुः क्षेत्रज्ञ इति तद्विदः. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, this body, O son of Kunti, is called the field, and one who knows this body is called the knower of the field. Hari Om.
Arjuna, the material energy consists of three modes, that is, sattva, goodness, rajas, passion, and tamas, ignorance. These three modes bind the eternal soul to the perishable body. That is, the soul is eternal and the body is perishable.
मोहाजित संग दोषाः अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्त कामाः द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ता सुख दुःख संयैः गच्छन्ति मूढा पदमव्ययम् तत्. Those who are free from vanity and delusion, who have overcome the evil of attachment, who dwell constantly in the self and God, who are freed from the desire to enjoy the senses and are beyond the dualities of pleasure and pain, such liberated personalities attain my eternal abode.
Chapter 16, Shloka number 23. Yashastra-vidimutshrijya vartate kamakarataha na sa-siddhimavapnoti na sukham na param gatim. Mean, those who act under the impulse of desire, discarding the injunctions of the scriptures, attain neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme goal in life.
The meaning of this shloka is the faith of all humans confirms the nature of their mind. All people possess faith, and whatever the nature of their faith, that is verily what they are.
मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यः मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः.
Meaning, abandon all varieties of dharmas and simply surrender unto me alone. I shall liberate you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. Hence, our one and only one dharma becomes loving devotional service to God.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.